Divine greetings and gratitude, everyone. If y'all are new here, my name is Cassandra. I'm the witch, author, and poet of Magic of Eden. Welcome to your new spiritual safe haven. If y'all are returning, hey family, welcome back to our sacred garden. I'm always honored, excited, and elated to be in your presence. We're going to be going ahead to do another reading. As you can tell, I'm using the same deck that I used in the previous video, which is the B Tarot. I'll be sure to link the deck down in the description box. How are y'all doing? How are we feeling? What's going on? I guess we're going to figure out what's going on in the card deck. Let's go ahead and get right to it. The word that I hear immediately is power. Uh-oh. And as I say that, I somehow am not shuffling correctly. So the first word I heard was power. The regaining of strength, or the regaining of a sense of self. Spirit says that you're about to test this newfound confidence that you have. You are about to test this newfound power that you have. First card to come out here is the Fool card. Second card here, the Justice card. Uh-oh, we've got lots of cards coming out. Let's go ahead and make sure that we've got a good shuffle. The number that I pick is 4. So I'm going to put these cards into 4 piles and go ahead and just kind of shuffle off camera. Which I'm not really shuffling off camera, you just can't fully see it. But with the Fool card coming out and with the Justice card coming out, what that makes me feel like is that this is definitely one of those journeys where things are going to start. They're going to, I want to say, work in your favor. But of course, everything is going to work in your favor because everything is always going to lead you to your highest best. But the way that I feel with these two cards is that the Justice card points to where we could have done better. It points to what others could have done better. But it's always this realization that things came to be this way because of someone's doing. And it's the reality that we face that these things have come to pass. And it calls us to think about what we are doing that is causing an imbalance, and it thinks about the things that we can implement in order for there to be balance. And I feel like with the Justice card, this is a Libra type of situation. So this is definitely one of those things where you're learning how to detach for the sake of balance and harmony. Because when you think about Libra energy, Libra definitely, it's an air card, yes, but it's definitely all about balancing things out in order for there to be peace and harmony. And so what it does is that it detaches so that it understands, it asks questions, and it's one of those things where, or it's one of those signs that reminds us of what is righteous, what is justified, and what is law, what is written. And that's the reason why when you think about Libra, you think about laws, you think about, I don't know why the word is like jurisdiction, but you think about things that are put in place in order for there to be balance and harmony. And I feel like Libra is one of those signs that is very, I don't know why the word is charismatic, but that's the vibe that I'm picking up on right now. Someone may be someone that is charismatic, but I feel like with Libra energy, because they are ruled by Venus, that is the reason why they are all about harmony and balance. Because Venus is actually a planet that does rule harmony. So when you're dealing with Venusian energy, you're dealing with art, you're dealing with funds, you're dealing with money, resources, and things like that. But you're also dealing with how you attract. You're dealing with divine feminine energy. You're dealing with leisure. You're dealing with play. You're dealing with all those things. That's the reason why Venus is exalted in Pisces, because Pisces is also a sign that deals with art, it deals with mysticism, it deals with spirituality, it deals with water, it deals with intuition and all those things. Those are all things that are coming out right now as I'm pulling the cards. And I feel like this definitely could be a journey where you're learning how to harmonize. You're learning how to bring things into a balance. You're learning how to harmonize by detaching and actually diving deeper into your sense of self. Like, I can't help but feel like the sense of self is being exalted. And as I say that, you have the star card here that's coming out in reverse. The star card always points to where we're going, where we're headed. It points to the north node in the astrology chart. It points to the center. It points to the cosmos. It points to that north star that guides us to freedom. And I feel like that, to me, this means that this is a path that, for some of you, you felt that it was chosen for you, but in fact, you chose this, and you chose this path because you know that you are here to help create harmony in the world. This Justice card is bringing me to Libra energy. It's almost kind of bringing me to Aang, and Avatar, the Last Airbender. If I had to give him a sign, I would definitely say that he was a Libra, but at least, I would give him Libra, or maybe even Gemini, or like a Gemini rising or a Gemini moon or something like that. But that Libra, he was meant to bring balance to, to the world. And he had like this very amazing, like, childlike, obviously, because he was a child, he had this very jovial essence to him where he wanted to have fun, but that's just the kid in him, right? But I don't know why that's a message for somebody. It's like there's something within you that is jovial. There is some type of energy within you that loves to have a good time. And Libra is also known as people or signs that want to have a good time, but at the same time, they're very smart, they're very witty, and Libras can also be very mysterious as well. I feel like they don't get enough credit for being mysterious. Why am I saying all this? I don't know. I mean, I guess we're just kind of rambling, having a conversation here, but I feel like with the cards, especially the fact that Rebirth is here, I'm feeling like, honestly, like there's something that is coming, there's something that's being called into question. I don't know why that. I feel like there's something that is being recognized. There's something that is being explored. There is something that is being questioned, and Spirit is asking you, what can you do, or what do you feel that you can do in order to help bring harmony into your own life? And I feel like what Spirit is saying is that I'm gently pushing you to start sharing yourself more and to start being a bit more transparent. There's this idea of transparency that's coming through with the star card in reverse here. I feel like with the star card, yes, this does point to authenticity. Yes, it does point to things just kind of, you're starting to find the purpose and the reason why the calamity happened. But in this sense, I feel that there's something impeding someone from being transparent, and I feel like this is a time where you can explore those feelings, explore those depths, because there's something within you that wants to harmonize. You want to come back into equilibrium, and I feel like Spirit is saying is that I need you to be transparent. I need you to speak up about this. I need you to say this. I need you to communicate these things. But at the same time, I need you to detach from your own, like, need to control the feelings of other people. Just say how you feel. Just interpret or express how you feel. Allow others to feel how they're going to, because when you do that, you allow the energy to work itself out without you trying to control the outcome. Take that as it resonates. And I know that for some people, you're like, well, Cass, I don't try. Well, that is not for me because I don't try to control how anyone else feels. Well, you do know that when you're not expressing how you feel for the sake of, for there to be balance and harmony, that in itself is you kind of controlling the outcome, right? Because in your head, you're saying, well, if I don't say anything, then there will be, I won't argue, or I won't fight, or they won't feel this way if I just don't say nothing. By you doing that and holding back, you're actually trying to control how they feel. Spirit, for whatever reason, is saying that even though you may want to resist this, you may want to put up a fight, Spirit is saying is that I need you to allow them to feel how they feel. That's so funny how Spirit is like, has redirected me to a different part of the reading. That's so interesting. But I don't know why, but hey, someone needed to hear it, and that's what it is. But anyway, I feel like someone is, again, coming more to their sense of self. They're awakening to their sense of self, and I love that for them. And the reason why I do is because it almost kind of feels like there's the word is suppression. Some of you have felt very suppressed recently, and now there's a call for you to ask, why am I allowing myself to be suppressed? What is within me that is, what do I need to awaken? All right, we're going to go ahead and continue. You guys also got the Six of Wands here. You have the Devil card here as well. Speaking of sense of self, we have the Magician here. That makes sense. This newfound confidence, that makes so much sense. The Magician is here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and leave that card out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put the Magician here. Spirit, what other messages are coming through? We have the Sun card here. Oh, wow. We have the Queen of Cups here. And last card. We have the Borrow, which is the Chariot. I'm loving that for someone. As a matter of fact, we also have the Ace of Pentacles here as well. So what this is making me feel like, you guys, is the pattern was broken. The pattern was broken. I feel like with this Rebirth card, it's almost kind of making me, I feel like this is the, what is this? The Judgment card, I believe. I feel like with the cards that have come out now, yeah, this is definitely a journey where you're starting to learn how to exercise your will, but in a way that is more balanced, in a way that brings harmony. And I feel like with the Sun card here, this to me is more exploration. Someone can see more clearly, someone can see things for what they are, and someone has come to terms with something. And I feel like this is regarding something to do with the past. I feel like your past is no longer holding you back. I feel like your past is where it is, and you're understanding how important it is to let things go so that you can thrive, so that you can just be. Like, this is the art of being here. Like, I feel like, wow, that's so beautiful, Spirit. This is the art of being. I feel like with the Queen of Cups here, this is so beautiful because it almost makes me feel, yeah, like that just kind of confirms what we were saying about being transparent, about expressing yourself. Just express yourself, express your feelings. Like, Spirit is wanting you right now to remember that as long as you have a pure heart, as long as you are not acting selfishly, as long as you are understanding things from an intuitive perspective and you're being emotionally intelligent, that this part of your life can be more balanced. I don't know why, but well, I know why. It's because of this Queen of Cups here. This has everything to do with emotional intelligence. This has everything to do with you combining or merging your intellect with your emotional body and bringing that back into a balance. I feel like you guys have broken some type of cycle, and I feel like these divine masculine and divine feminine qualities are now finally merging together, and they are becoming more harmonized. It really does feel that way. With the Ace of Pentacles coming out here, it does feel like it's something where, because this road has now been open, you can start to see the investments pouring back into you. And I feel like there definitely is something that's worth you investing in. And what that is not only your career, but this really does feel spiritual. Like, this to me feels so spiritual. Someone is finding themselves. Someone has finally exited what Spirit is saying, the dark night of the soul. You were going through a dark night of the soul, and now you can feel a lot more vibrant. You feel more alive. I'm feeling like you're venturing off into what you would believe to be the unknown, but everything feels familiar. But you're getting it right this time. It feels so amazing. The Magician card here is pointing to your ability to exercise your will, as long as you have a pure heart, as long as you are keeping yourself connected with the cosmos, as long as you are connected to source and the divine, you have nothing to worry about. The Magician card is one of the most powerful cards in the whole entire deck, and the reason is because the Magician understands that it has everything available to it in order to make change in its reality, but it understands that this reality is not physical. Actually, this reality can bend to the will of the Magician, but the thing is that the Magician understands that there are certain laws that govern this reality, and because the Magician is mastering itself, it is starting to understand what it means to truly master this matrix. And I feel like someone is leveling up. Someone is understanding the reason why they went through the calamity. Someone is understanding the reason why they went through all of the turmoil, that they went through all of the turbulence, the destruction. And the reason why is because they were finding themselves. You yourself, what Spirit is saying is that you were finding yourself, and now you're learning how to be more balanced. You're learning how to harmonize. You're learning how to work with the energies, not against it. And that is the reason why you're progressing. And if it wasn't for you learning that lesson, if it wasn't for you going through that or learning that lesson, Spirit says that you would have still been back in the same cycle. But now the cycle has been broken. You have now broken the cycle. You have now broken the cycle. This is so interesting how this reading has turned around, because I feel like this newfound power, this new sense of self, this is you understanding your power and connection that you have to the all, to the mental realm. This is you mastering your mind. You are finally learning how to master it. I feel like with Libra here, the card of Libra, this Justice card, to me, this is all about you learning how to decipher whether these are your own subjective feelings or that of others. You're becoming more emotionally intelligent, and you're also coming to terms with the fact that it's also not just about you. Like, this feels like your true power has come from you overcoming and breaking the cycle. That's the reason why Spirit is saying to you now to continue to do the work, to continue to put in the work. That is the reason. You are practicing being. Like, this is you just simply being. You're allowing yourself to be, finally. This is a breakthrough. Like, you just had a breakthrough. And I feel like this is a beautiful way of Spirit reminding you to continue down this path, to continue down this road. You are on the right track. If anything, you're on the right track. You're in the right car, right? You've got the right shoes on. You've got on the right outfit. You've got the right hairstyle, whatever. Everything that you're doing is right. Everything that you are doing is justified. Everything that you are doing here is righteous. And I love that for you, because you're learning how to do the right thing. You're learning how to be more transparent. You're being honest. You're communicating. You're being creative. You are really stepping out, and you're doing better for yourself. You're doing better for your community. You're being better. You're just simply, but the funny thing is that you're simply just being you. You're not trying too hard anymore. And I love that for you, because you're learning how to trust yourself in the process. And that is the best investment that you could have made. This is another spiritual level up. Someone is leveling up again. The Sun card here is revealing to you. The Sun card is lighting the way for you right now. The Sun card is lighting everything up, and you've come to a sudden realization of something. You're merging your intuition and your intellect. I love that for you. This is giving me Gemini energy. This is giving me just Gemini energy. Balancing those opposites, right? You're balancing the light and the shadows. And I really do love this, because it makes me feel like you're just learning. You are learning. And I don't know why, but I'm feeling like you guys are giving yourself a chance. It's like you're giving yourself a chance again. And look at that. You have the Ace of Cups that's coming out. This Ace of Cups, I love to see that, because you're learning how to pour more into yourself. You're learning how to pour more into others. But I also feel like this is divine love that's being poured into you. You are being poured, or the divine is pouring divine love into you. This feels very spiritual. This is a highly sensitive and a spiritual group. This is a very strong group of individuals. And I feel like with this Three of Swords sitting at the bottom of the deck here, this to me is an indication that you are learning how to let go of the pain and the hurt. You are balancing it all out. If you can experience this one thing or these several things in life that were unfavorable, then you can also experience the opposite of that. Sometimes that bad that we think, the ugly, right? The turmoil, the turbulence, the trauma that we go through is preparation for the best things to come. But the reason why some of you guys go through what you go through is because you're meant to be a leader, and you're meant to help other people transcend beyond their pain and their suffering. That's the reason why. Because you are one of the chosen ones that's going to help the collective. So take the lessons that you've learned and show up for your community, show up for yourself, show up for your family, show up for your friends. You are the chosen one to show up because you have the power. You have the creativity. I don't know why, but I'm hearing Spirit say, we're counting on you. We are counting on you. And we know that you can do it. You have a lot of angels as a part of your spiritual team, a lot of angels and a lot of archangels. You connect very strongly with air and water. I'm hearing the word aquamarine, turquoise. Put down the obsidian for some of you. I'm hearing like an orb, and I'm hearing like a warp, like an I don't know how to really explain it, but it sounds like an orb or like a I don't want to sound silly trying to make the sound, so I might not do it because I don't want to sound crazy on camera. But it almost kind of sounds like a warping, like a like that. Like, I'm so sorry. I know you're like, what the hell? But yeah, it sounds like like that's the sound that I'm hearing in my ear. It's so wild. Actually, I'm hearing it in both ears. I'm seeing like a frequency, and I'm seeing like a really like a big ball of like white light, and it's spreading across the universe. It was like something was born, like awakened in the cosmos, and it's rippling all across space and time. And now I'm seeing like a shooting star, and this sky is so lit, and it's full of stars. The light is lighting a way for you, like the stars are lighting a way for you. Something was born. You are becoming enlightened. You are awakening. This is your exit out of the dark night of the soul. You were going through a dark night of the soul. You are no longer there. You are coming to light. You are coming to life. Your angels are telling you that you are coming to life. You are coming back to life. We have watched you for years. We have protected you. We have hugged you. We have warmed you. We surround you with our wings. We have wings. There are many of us. We are Thoth. You belong here. Come to us. You belong here. You come to us. We love you. Complete the mission. We are here to help you along your journey. Help. We are here to help. We love you. Do not be led astray. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, Saint Michael, Catholic. But what I feel is that you guys, again, you're receiving your halo, and I mean that in the most spiritual way possible. Not as if you're going to pass on, but the fact that you guys, again, have elevated. You've earned your wings and your halo. You are an angel here on earth. You yourself are a descendant of angels. Like, if you believe in actual angelic beings, then you are a descendant of them. Angels really, if you think about it, are messengers. So you can take it as just like archetypes or symbolism. But for some of you, you are literal like angels. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, the whole essence of you're angelic. And that's why you were chosen for this role, for this part. You're such an angel. You're probably a prophet, or you're probably someone that is a channeler. You're probably really good with words of communication, and or it might have been one of your greatest weaknesses. And I feel like now you're learning how to come to terms with your role. Like, you are coming to terms with your role. You are a powerful individual. And I want you to remember that. Remember how powerful you are, okay? I want you to come to these readings and feel empowered, because I am here to help to empower you, but I'm only giving you the messages that your spiritual team has for you. So yes, you guys, I love you all so much. I hope that this reading helped someone. If you all need anything from me, please feel free to visit us, or to visit me online. And by us, I mean me and my spirit team. Please visit us online over at over at CassandraTurner.com. If you all want to, you guys can follow along with me over on Instagram at Magic of Eden. I love you guys, and I will catch you in my next video.